Guys, I'm so excited to film today's video. I got like 5 shipments in the last 2 days of things that I've ordered offline because of Instagram. So you best believe that is what I'm filming today. It is full on Christmas up in here. Pretty excited in my tank top. It's Christmas in a tank top. That is something that I don't experience up here in Canada. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a new 5 first impressions testing out Instagram viral makeup, as well as tips and tricks and things that I have seen by watching 1,000 different Instagram videos. There's so much clickbait in Instagram. Like, I thought I knew clickbait from YouTube, but Instagram takes it to a whole other level. But I found a whole bunch of new brands that I'm excited to test out. I have some that I'm going to talk about today, as well as some for future videos as well. If you have other brands or products and things that you have seen on Instagram that you want me to test out, leave them in the comment section below, or let me know on Instagram. I will put my little Instagram in the info bar below if you want to check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And without further ado, let's get into this. So first we're going to start with the eyes, and I'm going to be testing out a palette that I've been saving for a little while. It was a press sample that was sent to me. I'm very excited to test it out. It is the new Huda Beauty Desert Dawn, I think it's what it's called. Sorry, Desert Dusk, Dawn Dusk, you know, beginning of the day, end of the day, whatever. So this is what the packaging looks like. You can see in here, like, look how pretty she is. Is there sand in here? I need to open this up then. Oh, it is sand. Oh, that's amazing. There's like a full on, like, what are these like things called that you used to do in school? Photo box thing? I don't know. This palette contains 18 different shades, and interestingly enough, 4 different textures, which I think is really cool. So they have here some matte shades, pressed pearls, duochrome toppers, which are, I guess, the shadows that you're supposed to put on top of your shadows to just create another dimension, and then 1 pure glitter, which again, you can dab on with a flat brush or use as a liner. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful they are. Look at those glitters. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna start with some matte shades here. We're gonna start here with Eden. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this is a good start, everyone. And then I'm gonna go into Saffron down here. It just swatched a little bit streaky there, but like, there we go. Beautiful. It blends out very nicely. I've learned that sometimes a shadow may not swatch very well, but it ends up looking gorgeous on the eyes. So then let's do a pressed pearl. This is Angelic. It's a beautiful pink shell shade and has some gold reflex in it. And then for the duochrome toppers, let's test out Twilight, which is a gorgeous, like a purpley shade. You can't tell me that's not stunning. Look at it. I'm very excited about this palette. Need to tone it down a little bit, Rachel. And then last but not least, the glitter. This may not swatch very well, but you know, we're gonna swatch it anyway. This is pure glitter. It is the shade Cosmo. Oh my goodness, it's so like crumbly because obviously it's glitter. It's very glittery, but it does pack some pigment in there as well. I feel like this glitter will actually go really well with a lot of the shadows in this collection because it seems to have a mixture of a lot of different glitters in it. It has greens and golds and pinks and oranges and all sorts of different ones, so it's going to pick up tones in a lot of these different eyeshadows and really make them stand out. So far, very excited. Let's put these on the eyeballs. So first I went in with Desert Sand, which is a nice matte base, and I just applied that all over the eye. And then I went in with Eden, which is this gorgeous matte peachy tone, and I applied that as a transition shade into the crease. Went in with Amber after that, more of this reddy brown, and use that to darken up the crease a little bit, mostly concentrating on the outer third of the crease and into the outer corner as well. And then I went in with OUD. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's a dark matte, almost a cool tone brown with a little bit of red in it, and applied that along the outer V sort of area as well as along the outer lash line. And I took a big fluffy brush and sort of blended that all out and added a little bit more of that deep reddy brown to the outer corner just to make it pop a little bit more. And then for the lids, I first went in with one of the pressed pearls. I took Blood Moon and I used a flat brush and applied it to most of the lid, pretty much 2/3 of the lid, keeping the inner corner light. And so I went in with Angelic instead and applied that to the inner corner of the eyes. I took one of the duochrome toppers. I used Celestial and I applied that on top of Blood Moon just to give it a little bit more of a pop. It's a beautiful shade. I think it would pop even more if I used a little bit of water or Fix Plus to really amp up the shade, but it was very pretty regardless. And then I took a matte black liner liner, I just used one from Rimmel, and I used that along the upper waterline. And for mascara today, I used the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara for all over the lashes, and then for the tips of the lashes, I took one by Annabelle. This is their Skinny Mascara, which is supposed to add a lot of length, so I tested that out as well. And here we are. They blend really well, they're super concentrated and very pigmented, and they look gorgeous on the eyes. So very excited about this. So far, so good. Awesome, awesome palette. Now for the face, I'm gonna go in with a primer, and I've seen this all over the place, not just Instagram, but also on my Facebook feed, and it is the J1 Jelly Pack. I think that's what it's called. I don't really know. This has been touted as one of the best primers out there. It is going to give serious like locking power to your foundation and just make everything just bulletproof for the entire day. It says here dramatic firming of skin with improved elasticity and pore smoothing. I think I've seen actually Nikki tutorials talking about this as well, but I've seen it all over Instagram, so I wanted to test it out. I bought this off of Amazon, I want to say. It took a long time to get here. I mean, it was coming from like the other side of the world, but still, it was a long time. It's gonna brighten the appearance of skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's gonna plump up the skin as well. Okay, it says apply 2 to 3 pumps on cleansed skin in an outward sweeping motion, gently patting until absorbed. All right, so that is what I will do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pressing in an outward sweeping motion. It seems to be melting in. It's definitely not as goopy and jelly-like as it was when I first put it on. So that is good. All right, it's on. Not noticing anything like crazy so far, but I mean, I just put it on my face. In terms of how it feels on the skin, it does feel like I have something there. It doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel really like sticky in any way. It seems to be absorbing quite well. So far so good. We'll see how it wears though, so stay tuned till the end of the day when I do a wrap up, because who knows. Next up is a trick that I've been seeing around Instagram as of recently. It's supposed to be like a beginner's way of doing a contour that's a little bit easier. I'm gonna see if this actually does anything or shows through or whatever, but it's basically taking cream contour products and applying it underneath your foundation, and it's supposed to be just an easier way. It's gonna look a lot more diffused, and it's not gonna be as harsh, so it's gonna be easier to blend out. Is it even gonna show up under my foundation? I don't know. They seem to put a lot of like contour product on top, so who knows? So the cream product I'm going to be using today for that is the Naked Skin Shape Shifter palette. This is all of the cream products here. So we're gonna be using these to achieve that whole Insta look today. A lot of people seem to just like apply it to the face. So that's what I'm gonna do with my fingers here. Maybe that's not the way I'm supposed to do it, but we're just gonna wing it today. So I'm going to apply the dark shade and just keep it real messy, people, real messy. Gonna apply this to the spots that we want to darken around our face. All right, so dark sideburn shades are on now. And we're just gonna apply the white shade sort of underneath the eyes, on top of the cheekbones, in the center of the forehead, as well as the bottom of the chin and the Cupid's bow. Yeah, this is what we got. I'm so good at contour. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I feel like to keep with the whole like Instagram trend and theme, I feel like I should just like pump the foundation onto my face. So I'm gonna take a mixture of the Fenty Beauty foundation and the HD foundation from Kokie, because this is a little bit darker, this is a little lighter. We're gonna blend it all out. So first they like pump it onto the center. Oh, this is so much foundation. Middle of the forehead, like here, I don't know what I'm doing. Then like a little like espresso shot of foundation. Oh, that was too much. I hope this doesn't look too terrible, everyone. And now I'm just gonna blend all the foundation on top of all the contour we just did. And try and catch it before it drips all over my shirt. I'm trying to be careful with like the contour on the side. Like I don't want it to like blend all over my face, you know? So I'm like trying to keep it in like the area that it was, but like, we'll see. All right, so my foundation is mostly blended out now. Like I don't really see anything on this side, and like I see like a little bit on this side. I don't know, man. I think it's better to put this on top and then you're gonna actually see some form of contour. I think putting underneath just defeats the whole purpose, especially if you're using a full coverage foundation. which we all know that is exactly what I did. Now for concealer, I'm going to start by taking a little bit of the Farsali, I think it's called, Rose Gold Elixir, and just putting a little bit underneath my eyes, because again, we're going Insta today. And then I'm gonna take my ColourPop concealers and I'm gonna put that on top and just kind of blend everything out. We're gonna powder up and I'll be back for highlight. Do you guys see this right here? That is where my contour sort of blended into the rest of my foundation and created a nice little giant blob right there. Looks great. Not gonna take that off as soon as I blend out my concealer. Yeah, no, that trick did not work for me. All right, we are powdered. I have a little bit of bronzer on and some blush, and now we're gonna go on to highlight, and I'm gonna be testing out a product from a new brand that I've never tried before. Actually, I don't know if they're actually new, but it's new to me. The brand, I believe, is called Carity. I've never tried any of their products before, but I ordered a bunch of things online, so this is the first product that I'm testing from them, but I will be testing out other products as well. And this is their highlight palette. This is the second collection, but I'm also excited to try out their eyeshadow palettes as well. They have a bunch. They have some colorful ones, I think a peach one I ordered, and then a neutral one, which they also look really pretty, so maybe I'll include them in my next round of Instagram stuff tested, but today we're going with the highlight. So here are the 4 shades we're working with here today. So we have Delight, Tender, Entice, and Beckon. The formula itself is very creamy and it's swatching really well. That's way too dark for my skin tone, but it's really pretty. We'll do Delight next. Also very pretty. This one is Entice. Yes, that is in my wheelhouse, people. Light and bright. And then last but not least is Beckon. Woo! These are swatching really nicely. I'm pretty excited about it. And I think today I'm gonna go with Entice, which is this shade right here. So we're gonna put that one on the cheeks today. We'll see if they're as nice on the cheeks as they are on my hand. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of a glow there. We're building. I'm gonna mix it in a little bit with Tender, that gold shade, and just see if I can warm it up a bit. It feels a little bit pinky, like frosty to me. That's better though. All right, so it retails for $25 US on the website, and I'm liking them. So far so good. I'm getting some good glowage going on here, and they're blending out really nicely. I like them. I like them. Throw a little bit on the shoulders because why not? There we go, yeah. Nothing wrong with a little shoulder bling, you know what I'm saying? I'm only kind of mad that I haven't discovered this brand until now. Like, where was I? Doing a little mixture of Beckon and Tender into the inner corners of the eye as well. I'm liking combining those because then I can have the lightness of the pink, but then it gives it a more neutral undertone when you layer on the gold with it. I like the combination. All right, now that we are highlighted out, let's go on to the lips. And today I'm gonna be testing out these like weird goos that I've seen a lot of people use. And by the way, the videos for these are mesmerizing. I can't stop. It's like I'll look down and I'll like start looking at the videos and then like it's an hour later I'm like, what have I done with my life? These are the lip hybrids by the House of Beauty brand, and I bought 4 of them because I didn't know really what shade I wanted to play with, and you know what, to be honest, it's probably gonna be all of them. And basically they're kind of described as a combination of a gloss and a lipstick, so you have a lot of pigmentation, but they're really goopy. So I got Cleopatra, which looks like it's like a purpley tone with some, I don't know, maybe like a gold sheen to it. I also got Seductive, which is a ruby red, this awesome purple shade called Ocean Jasper because it just looked awesome. And then a very vibrant neon coral called Sherbet. I think I want to try a couple of them on my lips. So we're gonna start with Sherbet because, I don't know, it's really sunny day out today and I'm kind of feeling summery. So I have a little lip brush here and it says that you're only supposed to use like a tiny amount at a time because it is super duper pigmented. So that's what we're gonna do. So there is Sherbet on my lips. It's super pretty, like a gorgeous shade. It's not like this vibrant though. Maybe I have to layer a little bit more, or maybe I'm using like the wrong type of brush, like applicator, I don't know. But it is really pretty. It feels really nice on the lips. It doesn't feel super thick. It doesn't feel sticky in any way. It just feels very, I don't know, almost hydrating, very moisturizing. I like the texture. I love the consistency. I like how it feels on the lips. It's definitely not like this neon-y though. All right, I'm gonna wipe this off and then we're gonna try Cleopatra next. So this is Cleopatra on the lips, not something I would necessarily wear with this eye look. It's definitely not a bad product. It feels really good on the lips. It feels very glossy. It's definitely not going to be long wearing in any way. For me personally, what I would probably do with these is I would wear a liquid lipstick that is supposed to be long wearing and kind of transfer proof, and then I would layer something like this on top, maybe like in the center of the lip or something. I think that would be a cool way to wear it and would allow to get that same effect, but you get a lot more longevity out of it. And we'll just see how long it wears, how it wears through meals, stuff like that. And I will update you guys at the end of the day and show you what everything is looking like. So I will be back in a bit. Okay, so we are back. It is the end of the day. This is what we're working with. You can see that the eye makeup is still going strong. I am really excited about these eyeshadows, guys. I think they are beautiful. Lots of different shades to choose from. This color up here is a very nice, like, everyday shade for me. And lots of different and unique shades to play around with and different textures. I think it's really cool, and I'm excited to continue to play around with that. For the primer, honestly, I'm starting to see like my makeup is starting to fade in like this general area. Like I can see a little acne scarring and little veininess that I have here. Like my skin is pretty good right now. So I'm trying to be really particular. It's still holding up in this general area, but down here, I don't know if it's because I've been editing and I've been like holding my head in my hand or whatever. I don't know. I don't think this is a bad product. I think it held up really well all day. Like it is the end of the, I think it's like 10:15 or so at night. It held up really well during the day, but I think through the course of the evening it started to fade, and I think also through the course of editing as well. I will continue to play around with it. Not my favorite, but still really good. This whole cream contour thing, wearing it underneath foundation, like no. No thank you please, will not do that again. That was terrible. For the carroty highlights, they're really pretty. I honestly, like, I don't see them on my skin anymore, which I'm kind of disappointed in, but like during the day, they looked beautiful, really nice, and gave a nice healthy glow to the skin. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality and shades that you can kind of mix and match. I really am looking forward to playing around with their eyeshadows as well, so I'm really glad I discovered this brand. Awesome. And then these like really cool little lip hybrid things. Honestly, I don't see myself wearing these on an everyday basis. I think that they're a lot of work to apply, just, you know, having to use a lip brush and stuff. But I think they'll be really good for specific makeup looks. So if I use a liquid lipstick and then I put these on top, especially the ones that have sort of a really cool finish. I tried out this purple one. It is so nice. Like, look at this. Ugh, so fun. Overall, these were fun. They're super mesmerizing to watch on Instagram. I will be breaking them out for special occasion looks and things like that on top of liquid lipsticks for lasting staying power. But they're just not practical for me for every day, just using with like a lip brush and stuff. But I am excited to continue to play around with them. I think they're a good product, just not practical for every day for me. And that's everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like these whole Instagram viral products tested, and if you want to see more of them, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that is everything. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful week so far, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you, girls. Mwah.